What's up, everybody? Today we're up in North Carolina at HRG Engineering. Got the monster CRV out front. This is one of his employees, Beefy built. It's his YouTube channel. Put links in the description for him and HRG Engineering, of course. This thing's on 34-inch tires. It's pretty crazy. Definitely go check his channel out. Little Raptor. Got a shop area in here. Owner of the CRV over here, fabbing some stuff up, getting all the lift kits and everything welded together. All kinds of stuff. Parts everywhere, some project cars laying around. Plasma table. Fab area. We'll see if we can't catch up with Ben. Oh, there he is. There's the man himself, owner of HRG Engineering.
What do you think?
Man, it's awesome.
It's small, but it's, humble beginnings.
Dude.
We gotta remember, we came out of a 400 square foot space. Well, I guess a little bigger than that, but we came out of basically a house garage to this. So
yeah, this is definitely a huge step up.
It is a big step up.
Definitely can't fit this kind of equipment in a house garage, that's for sure. What's up with the Subaru here?
Yeah, so the Subaru is, we're kind of lagging behind on the Subaru stuff as far as, like the bigger kits. And so we're trying to figure out the bigger kit series. Like this is a 3-inch kit we're testing. So one of the things about these is where the struts mount is kind of at an angle. So when you lift, the strut goes down, but it also goes out, so it messes up your camber. So what we're doing is a spacer that's stepped a little bit so that it's more of a vertical lift and it doesn't mess up your camber. So that's what we're testing with this one. It really isn't an issue until you go above like 2 to 3 inches. But if we can get this to work, we can go 5-6 inches on these.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah. So we're just kind of doing some R&D. It's a friend of mine. And did you see the tag? All right, so those of you who know the Honda War Wagon, comment down below which one you think is better, the Honda War Wagon or this?
You know my vote's Honda all the way.
But yeah, this is going to be a 3-inch kit, so we're just kind of testing some stuff, building a bigger subframe kit for it. And eventually, we'll try to get it up even a little bit higher.
I know Subaru guys will be super happy with that.
These are actually much better off-road than a CRV. The all-wheel drive system is a lot better, more conducive to off-road type stuff. CRVs are fun, but this would definitely be a much better vehicle on a trailer. The locking center diff is one, and then this one's got a locking rear diff. I mean, just that alone. Yeah,
that's huge.
Yeah.
Shipping and receiving over here. I guess y'all don't really do too much receiving, mostly just shipping, huh?
Yeah, we get boxes every day. I mean, we get, our control arm and stuff like that coming in. And then this is where we pack everything. All of our spacers are basically on these shelves over here. And then as the orders come in, we just pack them up. We got wiped out though, man. This is like, we're really low on everything.
It's very nice and organized though, and then all the bolts for all the kits and everything.
Bolt kits
nice and labeled out.
Little spacers, yeah, it's all like laid out, and then just pack them up and ship them out.
Yeah, epic stuff. Literally everywhere you look, there's just parts and kits.
These are rejects. Like, so if you look at it, there'll be a flaw somewhere. Like, I'm not sure what was wrong with this one, but we do quality control. It might have been because this lip right here, you can barely see it. There's like a little lip where this was welded on just a little bit off. So this one would go into the reject pile. They also get rejected if there's like the powder coat's not good, or if there's something else that we see wrong with it. I don't like to get them all the way to powder coat before we reject them.
Right.
So the ones that we've messed up before they go to powder coat are sitting over there, or some of them are. Like there's a little stack that were, spacers were done wrong or whatever, so call that the wall of shame. But mistakes happen.
Let's be honest though, that little mistake on that, most companies would have shipped that. Like, that's phenomenal. that's something that y'all wouldn't send out.
Here's the thing about that. And anything that we ship out, good or bad, it could potentially end up on the internet.
Yeah.
On Facebook, on a picture, and then that represents everything that we do. You know, people don't know that if one of them slips through, not all of our products are like that one piece. It just has representation of everything that we do. So if we mess one of them up, someone says, hey, this is HRG and it's a piece of crap, then
not good for business.
It spreads, and then people say, oh, they don't make good stuff. So we got to make sure every single piece is, you know, meets the standards.
For sure.
Sometimes that means, you know, tossing them out or whatever, but
yeah,
I'd rather do that than explain a post on Facebook where somebody's like, you know, putting up a picture of a piece of junk.
So bandsaws, and then is this the material for the kits?
Yeah, this is for the centers. You know, there's all different sizes, but you know, basically each size is one. You know, we use each size for whatever particular spacer it goes to, and then we'll run them through the saw, and it'll cut, you know, an entire length all by itself. You just push a button and it just runs through, so we can cut a bunch of pieces without having to stand there. Like this is our old saw. You have to like run it through and then pick this up, turn it back on, and then it cuts, and it's.
So this one like feeds the material through itself and everything?
Feeding, it lifts the arm up. I mean, it's a pretty cool deal. Just push the button and walk away and it does it.
Oh, okay. So it actually takes quite a bit to take it from raw materials to a kit.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of welding and a lot of.
Yeah. So first thing you do is you get these this little bit. Pins that attach like that, and then this will sit on it. Put a nut, and then you bolt the nut on there. Yeah, so once those are done, they'll come out, go to the sandblaster. Throw them in there for about 5 minutes, and preps them, cleans the surface, preps them for powder coat. And then once they're done from there, they come over to this spacer here. And basically, you'll get, like you'll see a spacer and it'll have like these little BBs on them. See like little BBs like that?
Right.
So the last step is we'll take, you know, like a screwdriver and a hammer and just chip all those off. So you can see like how much actual labor goes into these.
Yeah.
I think most places would just leave those little things on there, but we take the time to chip them off, you know, just to make it look good.
Yeah, for sure.
With this one's got an issue of some sort. It's on the shelf, so I know it isn't right. But sometimes, you know, the nut might get welded on quicker or something like that. But anyway, so that's basically it. Then it goes to powder coat, comes back here, goes on the shelf over here. And then, you know, wrap it in the plastic. Like these here we'll put in like 4 in a box or 4 in a pack. And then seal it up.
Yeah, I got a set of these in my Gambler car.
Yeah?
Yeah, fix the alignment issues on the rear.
Oh, nice. And then you put, you know, the sticker on it, and then it goes in the in the box.
Nice, and then you got a kit.
That's it.
There's so many kits sitting here. And you said this is low inventory too.
There's just not enough hours in the day for us to get everything done.
Right, and especially with expanding into Subarus.
Yeah, I mean, we've had Subaru stuff for a while, but we've only had the little stuff, you know, like the 1.5 and 2 inch kits. And so, you know, if you want to go with the bigger ones, that's where people are interested. They want to have the biggest kit that you can get.
For sure.
And, you know, so we're kind of leaving a lot on the table by not having one. So I'm trying to get, you know, a 3-inch kit, 4-inch kit, or even a 6-inch kit, which there's a couple other companies that make them. So we're trying to delve into that.
It's so cool.
Yeah, let's see if I figure out like the average kit and the average amount of kits. Like how many inches have we lifted parts? Like, if you take the all total. I mean, I think pretty sure we've done, I would say almost 4,000 this year.
Wow. All over the world too.
Yeah. Yeah, you want to look at the map?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I haven't filled all this in. This is just from the last couple of months. I wanted to make sure I did all the ones across the world first. And then we got a couple of people on the east and west coast of Australia, a couple in New Zealand, Malaysia.
Going all over the place.
Yeah, strange enough, nothing going to China. I don't know what's going on with that. But, you know.
Well, knowing China, there's probably someone over there ripping off your kits.
Yeah, they're probably making their own out of like tin or something.
It's hard to see the little pins on the camera, but they're everywhere. Spain, France,
But if I put a pin
UK.
for every kit, there would be, I want to say, almost 4,000 pins in this map. So I didn't go back to the beginning on these. I just went back like a year. So this is basically the last year. And all the ones in the US are basically from the last, well, I haven't even done them. I haven't even updated that for like 4 months or 3 months or whatever. But it's been probably 2-3 months maybe.
You got stuff all the way up in Alaska.
Alaska, yeah.
That's epic.
Yep. I think it's just cool to see, you know, how far the reach goes. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Thanks, man. It's been fun. It's been a fun ride. And all this came from the War Wagon. Like literally all of this. That's where the genesis of this entire company came from, that car.
What made you want to do that in the first place?
What, the car?
Yeah.
Well, the car, okay, so here's the story. I built a 99 Civic hatchback, right? That was all shaved, tucked, built, big motor, the whole thing. I mean, it was like show quality stuff. And everybody walked right past it. Because after I was done with it, I realized that I hadn't broken any ground. It was the same thing as all the other Civic hatchbacks. I mean, it was cool, but it didn't turn heads. It was just, I don't know, at that point it was so ordinary.
Yeah.
So I was like, damn, what can I do that would get some attention? Then I thought, you know, just flip-flop the whole thing. Big, heavy, slow, big tires, you know, like it just
Complete opposite of what everyone did.
Opposite. Not even shiny paint, you know, like I just took basically everything and just 180'd it, and I built that. And then sure enough, everywhere I go, it's like everybody's like, oh my God, you know. So it's just because it's different, I think, is what, you know, got all the attention. But
Yeah.
that was the main motivation for building it, was just to do something different.
And the War Wagon is absolutely sick. If we get a chance, we'll have to do like a build breakdown on it too or something.
Yep. This is my new sign. I haven't got it put up yet, but this is all like brushed stainless. And this made.
That's sick.
We just got there's a ring that's going to go in here, and then there's going to be like LED strip goes all the way around the outside, and it'll light up, and then it'll go right there. It's just another thing I don't have time to get done.
It's so busy.
It's been sitting there for like 2 weeks, man.
Well, there it is.
There it is. Yep.
HRG shop tour. Yeah, so I'll have the links for HRG's YouTube, their website, everything down in the description. I'll throw Jake's YouTube in there also. Beefy built the giant CRV outside at the beginning of the video. And we got some stuff going on this weekend, so be sure to come back next week. And I don't want to give it away yet, but we're headed south. We'll say that.
Should be a good time.
It'll be epic. But yeah, there it is. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next week for another one. New video every single Wednesday.
Like and subscribe.
What he said. We'll see you next week. Peace.